It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Okay, then this is Claymates on the S.N.E.S, SNES, Super Nintendo thing. Obviously a wordplay on Playmates, but obviously they're made of clay. Or plasticine, perhaps. Oh, come on. We've perfected something, I didn't read it. The serum can be mixed with clay to chip something. Give me the formula to make this... Wow, he looks a bit angry. Never! We will see about that. Wow, okay. I've been turned into a lump of blue tack. I don't care if I'm made of clay, I promise to rescue my father and the serum. You hero. So, what can we do? Wow, we're a punching piece of blue tack. That's cool. Everyone's wanted to be a blue blob at some time in their life, I'm sure. So, okay, we can't. Oh, we can. So it is only punching. Can we pick the axe up? No. I mean, what does it do? We'll go in there because the arrow tells us to. Clayton's yard. Okay. That's pretty. That's very pretty. You kind of think going down... What? Okay. So you walk your blue blob into a grey blob and you turn into a mouse. Yeah. Thought that might happen. Oh, okay, the mouse can shout. What happens if it shouts at a snail? Oh, I like that. I mean, it's kind of surreal. Shouty mousey. What? Shouting mouse with a ball. Okay. Yep. I like this. It's surreal and bizarre, and I have no idea, like, what is going to happen. The general rules of reality of any kind clearly don't apply. I'm going to guess that's bouncy. Yeah, piece of jelly, and okay, up there. I like that the controls are intuitive. They really are. Obviously, I don't have any instructions. I'm just pressing the buttons that seem like they would do something, and guess what? They do something. X and Y don't do it. X and A don't do anything. It's all on Y and B, which are the ones that come to hand, thumb more readily. So that's good. This bit seems a little bit pointless. It's just like, okay, there's a big long tunnel with gems in it, but why bother? And we could go that way or we could go up. You kind of think we'll go up because there's a thing there. Oh, teleporting mouse with a ball. Couldn't get anywhere there. There's stuff down here. Hello. Oh yeah. There's a lot of stuff. It seems like it would be possible to go all over the place and get more stuff. What does that do? Want to get up there. Pretty sure down there is where I went before. How do I get up there? I don't think I can. That's a shame because there's lots of goodies and I want them. Ah, okay. Hold it. There's gems inside the tree. Oh, whatever. Can I get back up there? No. Can I get over there? Oh. Yes. I see. Oh, this is cool. Oh, cute cloud. Oh. This is adorable. Oh, I'm going to miss this, aren't I? Oh, 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 oh. Run, 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 little mousey. Oh, bollocks. And I missed that. Oh, balls. Okay. Can I go down? No. Got it. That's what I wanted. Let's just go. Yay. What's down? Oh. Yep. Okay. We've been here. Oh. He's going to throw up in a minute. We're going to have a puking mouse. Hello, Sonic the Hedgehog's been around here somewhere. Why is he looking so angry? What the hell? Oh. So there is a puzzle element here. What was he? Good lord. Oh, Moggy. That's fantastic. Oh god. Oh bollocks. And I was liking being the cat. Okay, I am gonna stop here. Because I've got a lot of games that I want to record. But that, Claymates, fantastic. I'm not a fan of platform games, I'm not a fan of puzzle games. This is kind of both, but it's incredibly clever and it's charming beyond belief. Absolutely adorable. I don't know how easy it is to find, how much it costs or anything like that. But if you come across it at a sensible price, buy it. And if you've got an EverDrive cartridge, absolutely play it. It's great. Okay, thank you for watching. Hello, today's question for Q&A is from RPKVids. Link to his channel down there. He asks, for Q&A, which game world would you most like to live in? For me, I think it would either be Portland or Shoreside Vale in Grand Theft Auto 3, just as long as these places would be safe to be in, as they're pretty violent in the game, lol. There's just something about the atmosphere of those places, including Staunton Island. Okay, my answer for this is kind of predictable, so I'm going to go through my thinking and my reasoning first before I get to the answer. Games that I considered and discounted. I suppose there are two rules that I set for myself. We will ignore the danger. We'll presume if you can respawn in the game, you can respawn. So dying doesn't matter. So if they're violent, it's not a problem. I thought about Elder Scrolls, Oblivion, and what's it called? The other one, Skyrim, because they're just so bloody gorgeous. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? The rules I set for myself, the conditions when I decide would I want to live in this place. How big is it? It's got to be huge. If you're going to live in this world, I kind of imagine you're living a lifetime in this world, not like a day or a week or going on holiday. You're gonna live your life there. It's got to be big. I mean, I don't travel a lot, but I like knowing that I could. I think to feel hemmed in, you know, it's like I spend most of my life in Worksop, and Worksop is honestly not a great place. There's not much to do here. It's run down. The people, while friendly, are... No, I won't elaborate on that. But the fact is, I can go somewhere else. If I'm just sick of being in Worksop, I can get into my car and go somewhere else, and sometimes I actually do. So a game world to live in would have to be like that. It's got to be big. So Grand Theft Auto 3, I have not played it greatly. Actually, I've only played like a very small amount, but I believe it's the same game world on oh, what's the one? There's a version of it on PSP that's in the same game world, and I found that really quite small. Is it the same world that's in Grand Theft Auto 4? Is that the same? It's not Vice City, is it? What's the other one? Can't remember. Anyway, not big enough. Yeah, so I thought about the Elder Scrolls games, and they are gorgeous, and they are big. But the characters that you bump into are not interactive enough. They will say something stupid and then... And it's a bit too... I don't know. It's not a world I relate to, and I want to be in a world that I relate to in some kind of way. I want to feel that my health is taken into consideration. I want hospitals. I want a video game with a national health service. Vote Labour. No. Well, yes. So that kind of writes those off. I thought about Elite, because you can't get a much bigger game world than that. Except there are really no people in. I don't know about Elite Dangerous because I haven't played it, but Elite, there just aren't any people. So that I want people to interact with. That wrote that off. Frontier Elite was no different really. I mean, yes, you get the figure on the screen who you talk to when you're doing a bit of trading or whatever, but no. I thought about No Man's Sky, because you do have some interaction with aliens, but the aliens are just a bit alien, aren't they? And mostly, for most of that game, it's very, very solitary. And while I like my own company, and I don't care if I'm alone for a long time, I do like knowing that if I want someone to talk to and I want the company of another human being, there are people out there. And that game is just a little bit too lonely. So huge as it is, it's just I would go mad living in that world. You know, it's like, feel lonely, go to a space station and it's filled with weird freaks. And not the kind of weird freaks I want to spend time with. There are some weird freaks who I really do enjoy spending time with. But not those ones. And really that brings me around to Grand Theft Auto. And it, for me, it's a choice between three, and two of them are kind of the same. Grand Theft Auto 4, because it's fairly big, but I don't really think it's big enough. San Andreas, which is huge, but... And you do have a level of well, there are people walking around, and lots of them, and the way that they talk to each other and interact with each other, I like. It was the first sandbox game that I spent a lot of time in just twatting about what people watching. In the real world, I like people watching. There is something really fun about sitting on a bench or a wall or wherever, out there somewhere, just sitting there and watching the people, without being too obvious about it, because you don't want some weirdo coming up to you and saying, what are you looking at? Because what are you going to say? You, actually, because then they'd want to know why. But it's really fun to watch, just sit there and watch people, because people are amusing. You kind of give them a backstory and sort of imagine, what is this person's life like? And sometimes you can tell because it's written all over them, and sometimes you can't, so you make one up and it's amusing. And sometimes people just do daft things and you sit there and quietly, without them noticing, hopefully laugh at them, because people are daft. Yeah, and that... What was I saying? That was the first game where I did that. I would just stand on street corners, sounds wrong, and watch the people go by and watch them stop and talk to each other and crash their cars and stupid things. I mean, I do remember a time standing on it was a street in a city on a hill, and I stopped halfway up the hill and one car hit another and they burst into flames, and then other cars just kept piling into them and bursting into flames, and I just stood there for some time watching all the cars blow up. And that was great. That was Grand Theft Auto 4. But ultimately it's got to be Grand Theft Auto 5, because level of detail and enormous, and it'll probably have to be on, I mean, it doesn't really matter what version it is, but I mean the visually best version I've got is on the PC. There seems to be more detail to the models, there seems to be a wider variety of people in the game. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I mean, definitely more than the PS3, but it seems like there's more than on the PS4 as well. It just seems to be more of everything. And that's what I want. Detail, massive detail in a great big world where the people appear to some degree believable, because it's not about the physics of the game and the immortality of it and the being able to steal cars and do whatever the hell you like and kill people and run over people and shoot them. And it's not about that. It's about not going insane. Because I think being stuck in a restricted world for an extended period of time, it would be very easy to go insane. You know, it's never mind having fun, it's about not going mad. And probably you'd go insane even being stuck in that one. But it's the nearest I have played to a believable sandbox world. It's not even close to the complexity and believability of the real world. I mean, can you believe this world? Sometimes I can't, but yeah, that's what it has to be about for me. Somewhere where you could survive for a while without losing your mind completely. And that one, I think, would have the best chance. And give you a wide variety of things to do. I mean, I don't know, how much time would I spend people watching, how much time just twatting about, and how much time driving, because driving's fun. And living in a cool house, because some of the houses that you can go in, I mean, that's cool. And watching telly, listening to I mean, I've spent hours on Grand Theft Auto games just listening to the radio, and not for the music, but for the talk radio, the DJs. I love the talk radio, they are so ridiculous. Love that. Okay, so that is my answer. It is predictable. Many of you will have known that's exactly what I was going to say, and that's fine. I am a predictable person. Grand Theft Auto 5. Sorry about that. If you thought you were going to get a different answer, sorry to disappoint you. Okay, anyone else who's got a question they would like answering in a video like this, leave your question in the comments below. Begin with 4 Q&A, so I know not to just answer it in the comments. And thank you for watching.
Not without a knighthood, not a chance. Anyway, Benway who? Oh, you lot. Hello? What? Oh, please subscribe. Thank you. Can I go now?